And I'm about to show you how, unless they've changed it. Otherwise, this will be a learning experience where we may as well die. You got one wolf on you. Another wolf won't charge you. Because that guy's on me first, if he stays on me. Pretty sure, anyway. I want to keep that guy on me. That guy's buggered off now. So I do have to worry about these guys being the primary aggressores. They should be pretty easy to deal with. Yeah, this guy's the primary one. That guy's back there just awaiting. I don't want to get too close. I guess we're gonna have to loop up and around. Hello, welcome back to The Long Dark. My name is Lonelywolf, and this is the Stalker series run through with our character, whoever you want to call her, Freya. So we have arrived in Mystery Lake and looted the entire upper portion of the dam so far, minus the turbine room, and we're already kind of a little bit overweight as it is. The point of getting through here right now anyway is getting loot for taking over to the camp office to set up another loot hoard over there. There is a moose down here I would like to hunt at some point, but you know, honestly, I just can't see myself taking the time to do that right now. That's like a 5-day procedure. So we're gonna finish looting up these trailers and get to camp office first. That's a little bit higher on the list of on the list of priorities for right now than hunting a moose. And we're gonna tango with that wolf in just a minute. Not just a book, nothing special. Soda, another soda. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you've been watching, if this is your first time, welcome to the channel. I'm always trying to improve, so if there's something you see that is just like, it's not that great, I'd rather see you do XYZ, or maybe you could do this instead. Feedback is always appreciated and welcome. Ooh. I don't think that's any good though. Oh heck no, it ain't no good. Anyway. So yeah, if you guys see anything you'd like me to do, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments, feedback of any kind.
Handy?
Let's see how those stack up. Okay, so we got 3.5. Oh, well, they're better than nothing, but not better than what I have. And some tools. Alright. Said I was gonna tango with the wolf. We're gonna tango with the wolf.
This load for much longer.
Where'd he go? Wolfie! Wolfie! I want your hide. Come here. Where'd you run off to? Okay, well that's odd. I was kind of expecting to have to tango with a wolf. I was inside for like all of 15 minutes. Scrap metal that can be turned into useful things. Wool mittens can be harvested for their cloth. So if you're new to the Long Dark, I've got a guide series that I spent a little bit of time making, and I'm unhappy with, so you can go ahead and watch them now, but there will be some revamped guides coming out. Much better quality, much more succinct and to the point than what's currently available. So if you guys are new, go ahead and check that out. I've got a card in the upper right hand corner, and they'll be updating soon, so probably within the next week here. That should be good for you guys who are new to the game. If you've never played before or struggling with the game, especially some of the game mechanics. The game can be rather unforgiving at times, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Now I know there's a potential rifle spawn under the bridge here, but with wolfy dudes down there, not particularly interested. Couple that with the fact that I hate the rifle and I already have 2 stored up over in Coastal Highway. I don't see that wolf. What about down over there? Where's the moose? He's gotta be down in here somewhere. Oh, hey, there's the wolf. Oh, I can't lose line of sight. I'm encumbered.
Oh, the horse.
Yeah, we'll just leave him back there for the time being. If he charges, we'll take a shot at him. I'll probably end up missing though, because I suck at charge shots. Gotta let him get close enough you have enough time to be able to hit him still, but far enough away he's not actually on top of you, otherwise you're just going to straight up miss anyway. I could stop to eat a little snack here too, because fighting him off is going to be rough being hungry. I don't feel like wasting that much time with him on top of me. Now if we can make it to the caboose and get inside, because I forget how you get inside, we'll be safe. Otherwise we're just going to take this one on the chin. I've got condition to spare. Oh, is that another wolf up there? Oh, well. Bull hockey. Oh, that's another 2 wolves up here. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's another 3 wolves up here. That's insanely cute. Hey, you're still following me, right? Alright, that's chill. So, you can abuse currently wolf AI in the game. And I'm about to show you how, unless they've changed it. Otherwise, this will be a learning experience where we may as well die. You got 1 wolf on you. Another wolf won't charge you. Because that guy's on me first, if he stays on me. Pretty sure anyway. I want to keep that guy on me. That guy's buggered off now. So I do have to worry about these guys being the primary aggressores. They should be pretty easy to deal with. Yeah, this guy's the primary one. That guy's back there just awaiting. I don't want to get too close. I guess we're going to have to loop up and around. This guy probably will charge me because he started out 6. Hey, there's another one! Aw, you guys just love me. This is what a lot of the Long Darkers get freaked out about. About Stalker. Is the amount of wolves and how much they love you. But, you know, you just keep them at an arm's length, a stone's throw away, and hey, guess what? Your day is fine. You can just keep... Look at this. I've just walked through 5 or 6 wolves. Within about 15 feet of just about most of them, if not all of them. And all of them have buggered off except for this last guy who's the latest one to join the party. And I can't even sprint. I'm hungry. At least I'm not tired. See, that's the only thing that would catch me off, is if I was tired, I'd be really concerned. But I got my handy dandy bow and arrow here. I'm not particularly upset with having a little shadow follow me along down the road. It's incredibly easy just to keep walking and talking and just let the wolf make the decisions here. All you gotta do, keep an eye on him. If he decides he's interested in taking a munch off your butt, just plug an arrow in his skull, he'll drop in front of you. Oh, looks like we still got the rest of the pack following. I could stop and light a fire if I wanted to deter all of them, but I'm not particularly interested in that right now. Wind's picking up a little bit. Are you charging now finally? Or just catching? Ah, you're just catching up. About to say, if you're gonna charge me, I'm gonna fire. Never draw your weapon on a wolf that's stalking you. He will immediately charge, be it rifle, bow, rocks. He'll charge. Alright, we got ourselves a flare. What else we got? Alcohol in there. Another pair of jeans. A little bit better off than what I've got on. Oh, I'm so heavy, it's sad. Can't even walk. Ooh, another energy bar. Nothing in there. How about here? Plaid shirt. That's good for the cloth pile. Alright, we need to chug some food. No, I'm not really thirsty, but these things weigh a half a pound each, so I can dump a couple pounds just by drinking these to get my calories up. I know it's technically considered waste, but I don't really feel too bad about it, especially considering I only have 0.71 of a gallon left. So I will get myself a fair few calories off these sodas here and drop my weight back down to... Oof, we are heavy. I don't have any heavy food on me either. Keep drinking these, I guess. Get another half a pound shaved off. 190 pounds. Sweet. Alright, well, let's jog right on over to the next trailer. Probably gonna have Wolf right out the front door get mobbed. Oh, all's quiet. That's odd. Wasn't expecting that. You know, a lot of people come to the Long Dark I've had a fair few people ask me on the forums and stuff in the past. I don't know what the current main state of the player base is, but that, of course, Loper's for masochists, but I find Stalker difficult, partially due to loot and partially due to wolves, and I know everything is relative to your own experience, but for me, I have trouble personally relating to their stance because I have so many hours in the Long Dark, and partially just because I've done it enough, you know, minus, you know, take the hours out of the equation. You know, having been doing... Ooh, a flashlight's not worth the pounds, though. Bell boots are, though. Another pair of ski gloves. Look at this. If I had this kind of clothing in Loper, holy cow, we'd be set. I don't think gauntlets are a possible spawn in Loper. But anyway, you know, wolves, once you learn their mechanics, are pretty easy. Obviously, I've choked several times on my Loper runs because I'm an idiot, but, you know, it's not hard to get by the wolves in this game. They are dangerous, they can be lethal, but provided you know how they function, you're pretty much guaranteed your safety provided you play your cards right. The biggest primary factor is if you're carrying anything smelly on you, and if your fatigue is lower than half, which mine is not, although carrying this much weight it very well should be by now. But anyway, I digress. Beyond that, you know, the loot tables in Stalker are still pretty high there. It might tad lower than Voyager, but, you know, most of your good loot that you get is found laying outside containers. Containers are always RNG, never rely on them. If you're looking for something in particular, be it a mag lens or expedition parka, or anything in particular, any item, you know, it's best to know its potential spawn locations. Like, for instance, the Expedition Parka can most commonly be found in safes at the top of Timberwolf Mountain and at the Mountaineer's Hut in, or not Mountaineer's Hut, the Radio Tower at Pleasant Valley. And so knowing that, you can reliably get yourself 1, 2, sometimes even 3 or 4 Expedition Parkas, depending on how lucky you get on playthroughs. Obviously, they're not guaranteed spawns. Nothing technically is guaranteed, but you have some... You're not supposed to be up this far, you buttlick. I already know you heard me. See if I can't get over on here on this rock shelf. Well, it looks like it's a dicey climb. Hey, you just stay down there, pal. Let me get up here and figure out a firing solution. Oh, are you charging? No. I think I lost him. Idiot. The way the game's programmed right now, elevation changes are dicey when dealing with animals as to whether or not they'll still be able to track you or not, so that could be a hint. I think it should honestly be fixed. It's kind of glitchy. I don't really think it's intended to be that way. Overall, I really think that animal AI could use a bit of a look at again, bit of a retouching, perhaps. Anyway, back to my original point. You know, items have some areas where they are a potential spawn, as in this item can spawn here and only here per region, or you know, sometimes there's multiple. So take for instance, just for example, the magnifying lens. You know, it can spawn in just about every region. You know, it has random spawns depending on your difficulty level that you're playing at. Most commonly found in Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, and Pleasant Valley, although it can be found elsewhere too. Some of the most guaranteed spawns for it will be... You can find it at the Trapper's Homestead. You can find it at the Forestry Lookout, which I just bypassed. It's up back that away somewhere, over here somewhere. I don't know, I bypassed it. Not paying much attention. Anyway, find it there. Find it at the camp office. In Forlorn Musket, you can find it up by the shortwave. You can find it at the Farmer's Homestead, Rural Crossroads, other places. You know, equipment has a couple of areas where it will spawn, and those thin out or get better depending on your difficulty. Like Loper, everything's, you know, a no-go. Everything is just starkly hard to find, regardless. So just keep that in mind. But like, you know, just about anything has a few good areas where it will spawn. Obviously, the best thing to do upon starting out is if you have map knowledge, head in directions that have a large conglomeration of loot. Things like the log sort that I just visited a while ago don't have a lot of loot. This is why you should never travel up steep slopes while heavily encumbered. You're gonna find yourself sprains. Anyway, heading back to the point, you know, things like the log sort, you can find loot there, but none of it's guaranteed. It's pretty much random spawn. Same with the trailers outside the dam, but the dam is a really good spot for loot. Same with camp office, same with trappers. So, you know, if you're on a map that you know well, a region you know well, and you know there's an area that has a large conglomeration of loot, head for that first. You know, you'll typically find good deals at the thrift shop. You know, free, 5-finger special, not needed anymore. I wonder if I have room in my backpack for this. Those kind of deals. But, you know, you can oftentimes find loot in places you wouldn't expect it either, although those are pretty spotty. I wouldn't rely on those for your loot. And it's totally possible with the amount of regions that exist in the game to survive for... If you visit, say, even 3 regions, you probably have enough materials, unless you're on Loper anyway, to survive for probably a good 500 days from any given set of 3 regions. Now on Loper you'd probably have to visit at least 4 or 5 regions to get enough loot for that. And of course there's always beachcombing too, you know. Beachcombing's an excellent source of finite resources that don't respawn or anything. In fact, nothing respawns except wood and wildlife. Plants don't. If they do, it's a glitch, it's a bug, it's not intended. Anyway, before we leave this place, holy cow, we are dropping some weight. Anything in here?
I'll take it.
We're just sticking you right back in. Alright. Start in crafting supplies. Cured leather can get in there. Fresh gut, I'll hold on to that. No wonder all the wolves were after me from such a long way. Scrap metal can get in there. Same with all these rose hips. Transfer all. Keep the cloth on me. Let's drop all these real quick. There we go. There's that done. Alright. Tools. Don't need 3 flares. Don't need 2 of those. I need that. I don't need to be hanging on to you at all times, but you don't weigh a lot. Don't need 2 pry bars. Don't need all these tools. Books can go over for the time being as well. Same with rifle ammo. Same with spare sewing kits. Lantern can get in there too. Food, I have a lot of food. Let's start with soda. All the soda off in there. There we go, food's trimmed up. Clothing. Get over there, get over there. Get over there. Oh, it's full. Next. Oh, I didn't mean to go that far down. Back to clothing. Plaid shirt, get in there. Pants can get in there. This can get in there. Trail boots compared to work boots. I think trail boots are supposedly better, but they're so far out of repair. I'd wager these are better. They have a far less sprint too. I'll have to check in on those later. I'll research those before I just straight up put them on, but gets clothes out of the way, meds. Don't really use water purification tablets, they're just meh. Firewood, so where is all my weight currently at? Okay, firewood, 5 pounds, 2 pounds, 16 pounds, 10 pounds, 17 pounds. That's in tools. I don't have a hatchet on me. Still haven't found a hatchet. That's fine by me anyway. I don't really feel like trimming anything out of here. To get rid of the stones, really. At least half of them. They're really only good for You know what? I'll get rid of all of them. They're really only good for scaring wolves. That's all I ever use them for. Another can opener I don't need. Is there a rifle under here? There can be sometimes. I don't see one though. Anyway, we're gonna loot this place with reckless abandon. And stock up on everything it has to offer. Ooh, a accelerant. More books. A lot of canned goods that have been opened and dropped. Another whetstone. Good find. Ooh, fire striker. Pretty poor quality, but for a random find, I'll take. Painkillers and antibiotics top me off. What else am I looking for here? See how much faster you move when you're not encumbered? I would always recommend staying not encumbered, but there are times, of course, like traveling here, where it behooves me to stay a little bit overweight. Obviously, we got another windbreaker here, another mag lens. I don't need 3, 4, 5 mag lenses. One cuts the mustard. Another bedroll. We'll see what condition mine's in. Okay, that's at 31%. We'll save it because there are times, like in the rare chance I ever get eaten by a bear, that I could lose my bedroll. So I wouldn't want to be SOL without another bedroll. Granted, I've only used it like once, but all right, that takes care of this building. But I believe that's all we're gonna do for an episode so far. So if you guys have enjoyed, go ahead and drop a like, maybe subscribe if you aren't already. And there's definitely more content to come. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Stalker episodes come out every Sunday and Tuesday, with Loper taking up the rest of the week. We're looking to revise that schedule a little bit. We'll probably be chopping one of the Loper episodes off a week and adding something else in. I've got a couple other series I've been toying around with doing, so we'll see if those come in. Anyway, I'm done talking for now. I hope you guys did enjoy. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, I've been Lonelywolf, and enjoy your day.